Hey, Chiefs Kingdom, help a brother out and hit that subscribe button. We need 50 subs on today's video, or else. I'm not saying it. That's what the bosses told me in our meeting this morning. So I don't want to find out what or else means, and all I want to know is, you want me to keep doing videos? Because if not, then we got to find out what or else means. Hit that subscribe button. Help me out. Daily Chiefs videos, the latest news and rumors. Let's continue to grow this channel. You're watching the Chiefs Report. I'm Harrison Graham. Appreciate everybody for clicking on this video. Got some injury stuff to get into, plus a little bit on Josh Gordon later, so stay tuned for that. But first, let's get an update on Rashad Fenton. He is not practicing on Wednesday, as Andy Reid says he is not able to go today, dealing with a strained knee that he suffered in that Cowboys game a couple of weeks ago. Status for Sunday, pretty unclear at this point. I'd say it's 50-50 at best. If he's not practicing on a Wednesday, obviously it doesn't bode super well for his chances on Sunday. And I don't think we can overstate, how big Rashad Fenton's impact has been, especially since he's basically been a full-time starter since Week 7. You look at the Chiefs' defense as a whole since Week 7, it's been tremendously improved, right? I mean, we'll just show the stats for you guys. Points allowed as a defense, less than 15. Just over 300 yards per game allowed. Third and fourth down, only giving up 35.8%, which is a really good number. Takeaways, 9, almost 2 a game. Sacks, 12, 2.5 a game. Like, this defense, since Rashad Fenton's been a full-time starter, has been really good. Now, I'm not saying it's all connected, but I do think Fenton's impact has been felt, absolutely. And obviously, if he can't go in this game, then you'll have to do some shuffling at corner. Maybe Ward and Snead are your two outside guys, and Mike Hughes plays nickel. We'd have to see how they'd mix and match that scenario. But Rashad Fenton and Charvarius Ward have been holding it down on the outside, and Snead has been primarily a nickel this season because that's where these pieces have fit in pretty well for Steve Spagnuolo's defense. I want to know for you guys, grade Rashad Fenton's level of play this year. A, if you think he's been awesome. B, if you think he's been good. C, if he's been average. D, not so good. F, he's been awful. I think it's been like an A minus. Rashad Fenton has been very, very good and a great story. We'll make this the pinned comment on today's video. So if you get hit with the YouTube ad break, just scroll on down, reply to the pinned comment with an A, B, C, D, or F. Keep it moving here. Kyle Long, he has been activated off the physically unable to perform list. He is now on the 53-man roster for Kansas City. He has not played in an NFL game since 2019 with the Chicago Bears. He, of course, retired after that season, sat out in 2020, decided to give it another try, return in this year, in 2021, signed with the Chiefs, but then he got injured again before the season. But now he's healthy and he's on the active roster, and I don't expect him to start, but with trading Laurent Duvernay-Tardif, he provides a much-needed, swing guard, if you will. He can play right or left guard if needed, especially right guard if something were to happen to Trey Smith. Kyle Long offers experience. He offers depth. He offers a guy who's been around the block in the NFL and has played at a high level. His main value will be as a mentor to some of these young players on this offensive line, but it's nice to see him get healthy, and who knows, maybe we'll get to see him on the field at some point in time, but he is off the PUP list and now on the 53-man roster. Let's talk more about another offensive lineman that's been dealing with injury, Lucas Niang, who's been dealing with a rib issue. Should practice in some capacity this week. Andy Reid said Reid was non-committal on who would start at right tackle this week if Niang can indeed go, so we'll have to see how that shakes out. He did point out Andrew Wiley has, quote, done a good job in Lucas Niang's absence, so I think that's notable. Reid is comfortable with Andrew Wiley because Wiley has started a lot of games for this football team. Based on what Andy Reid said today, it feels like to me Andrew Wiley, will start at least for another week. One, Lucas Niang's not 100%. Two, they trust Wiley as a veteran, and Niang's been a little up and down. I would still argue a healthy Niang is the better option because I think Wiley's a better guard than tackle, but they may not want to mess with the continuity right now. They may just opt to go with the veteran that's been playing over there for the past couple of weeks. But the good news is Chiefs have some options. Niang getting healthy is a good thing. Long getting healthy is a good thing. Hopefully Mike Remmers returns off the PUP list as well to provide an even another option for Kansas City on the offensive line. So what do you guys think? I told you guys I think it'll be Andrew Wiley, but who will start at right tackle this week? Type AW for Andrew Wiley. Type LN for Lucas Niang. This, of course, assumes both are healthy. I think we'll see Wiley for another week, but we'll see how the rest of the week plays out. Go ahead and let us know down in the comments. All right, today's show is sponsored by Fanatics, and you can get this Chiefs hoodie for 50% off. Chatsports.com/Chiefs hoodie. That's chatsports.com/Chiefs hoodie. Pick one up today. It's normally $70. Right now it is $35. 50% off an extended Cyber Monday deal for you guys. All you got to do is click the link below, chatsports.com/Chiefs hoodie. That link will be in the comments and in the description. All right, let's talk Josh Gordon, and then we'll sign off. Is the Josh Gordon experiment over? I mean, he's going to be on the team, but what I mean is, like, have we given up hope that he can be an impactful player? It's hard to not wonder if that has come and gone. He's played in 7 games for the Chiefs and has 2 catches on 6 targets. So it's not like the Chiefs, are all of a sudden going to give him 10 targets a game or something like that. I just wonder, is this the Chiefs' issue or a Gordon issue in terms of, is he not getting open, or are the Chiefs not trying to get him involved? Maybe it's a little bit of everything. Maybe he's just not that good anymore. He's getting snaps. It's not like Josh Gordon is not getting snaps. The last 4 weeks, he's gotten, an average of 25, 30 snaps, a little less in Week 9, but 29 in Week 11, 33 in Week 10, 32 back in Week 8. He's had 3 games of 29 or more over the past month, and again, yeah, it's not like he's not playing. It's not like he's not getting reps. Maybe they just value him as a run blocker. I don't really know how else to put it, but they clearly aren't, featuring him or trying to get him heavily involved in the passing game. He's playing, like a number 3 receiver in terms of snap counts, but in terms of targets, I mean, he's non-existent. I mean, 6 targets in 7 games. That tells me that he's not even close to being a focal point of this offense. Not that I ever thought he'd be a focal point, but I thought maybe he'd give you a little red zone juice. Maybe he'd give you a couple catches a game, but that obviously has not been the case. I'd like to see him get some chances, but I don't think he gets open quite as well as he used to, and it's not 2014 anymore. 2013 when he was balling out. It's he's 7-8 years removed from being an elite level receiver, but a couple years ago he was actually pretty good with the Patriots and Seahawks, so I am a little bit surprised. Will Josh Gordon have a touchdown this year? Just one. Type Y for yes. Type in for no. Gosh. I'm going to optimistically say yes because he is getting snaps. It only takes 1, but I don't think he's going to have like 5 over the final 6 games or something like that. Get your votes in, Y for yes or in for no. Before we sign off, subscribe to the channel. We need 50 subs on this video, or else, according to the bosses. So help us out. Hit that sub button. It's youtube.com/ChiefsTV, and we'll be back soon with another video.